60 million years ago, a massive asteroid impacted the Earth and wiped out the dinosaurs that had dominated this planet for millions of years. They were large, they were slow, they were lumbering. And when that asteroid hit the Earth and changed the environment, they could not adapt fast enough. And what did survive, what did eventually dominate the Earth, were the furry little mammals, you and me. Why? Because they could adapt fast enough. As the world's conditions were changing and dinosaurs could not, we, mammals, became the dominant species. You see, today, the equivalent to that asteroid is happening right now. It's called exponential technologies. Technologies like AI, robotics, synthetic biology, digital medicine, 3D printing are changing every aspect of the working world, every aspect of our lives. And the large corporations, the ones with quarterly returns, with hundreds of thousands of employees, are not going to be able to change fast enough, as this technology literally causes massive disruption and disruptive stress. It's up to you and me as entrepreneurs to take advantage of this technology and literally reinvent industries and businesses. Now, you may know this story. It's my favorite one. It's the story of Kodak. In 1996, Kodak was a $28 billion, 140,000 person company, the mainstay of the Dow. They were, the perfect brand in the photographic space. 20 years earlier, Kodak had invented the digital camera. But when it was first invented, they said, we're Kodak. We make beautiful, high-resolution images. This digital camera, it's a toy for kids. It's got 0.01 megapixels. It's the size of a giant toaster. It's not for us. And besides, we're Kodak. We're in the paper and chemicals business. What Kodak did not understand was that 0.01 megapixel camera was going to double in capabilities year on year on year until 2012. When that digital camera put Kodak out of business. And in that same year, another digital imagery company called Instagram was bought by Facebook for $1 billion. But Instagram had 13 employees. The difference between Kodak going bankrupt and Instagram having $1 billion valuation that same year, so beautiful juxtaposed, was the difference between a linear company called Kodak and an exponential company called Instagram. I call that the new Kodak moment. Now, this is going to be happening over and over again. It's projected that in the next 10 years, 40% of the Fortune 500 companies are going to be going out of business. You want to understand why that's going to happen and how you, as a furry mammal, as an entrepreneur, as someone who understands this, can take advantage of that to transform your business and your industry. And at the Abundance 360 Summit, right here in Los Angeles, at the Ritz-Carlton in Marina del Rey, a beautiful hotel on the water, I'm going to be teaching you for 2 days about the most powerful technologies that you need to know about. These are the technologies that make me excited about the future, not fearful about it. These are the technologies that are going to allow you to differentiate yourself, to literally climb on this exponential curve and make sure that you're empowered to take advantage of all of this transformative change happening right now. So let's talk about what we're going to be learning. Over the course of 2 days, I'm going to be sharing with you, in particular, what I'm most passionate and excited about. The technologies that are going from deceptive to disruptive growth this next year. These are the technologies that will make you a better investor, a better CEO, a better entrepreneur. We're going to be talking about artificial intelligence, robotics, and what I'm most excited about, 3D printing. 3D printing alone is going to impact a $10 trillion industry. It's going to change the way we manufacture and deliver goods and services around the planet. You need to learn about this, even so you can just take advantage of it in your investing strategy, if not your manufacturing strategy. In addition to that, we're going to be learning about incentive competitions. How do you design a competition to make your grandest dreams come true? If you know my story, it was back in the early 90s when I gave up on going to space through NASA. And I decided that I really wanted to make it happen. And I organized a $10 million private race to space called the Ansari X Prize. I ended up organizing a $10 million purse for the first team who could build a private spaceship carrying 3 adults up to 100 kilometers, land safely, and do it again within 2 weeks. That $10 million drove $100 million in team expenditures and created a multi-billion-dollar industry. And now you and I can both buy tickets to go into space. That incentive prize solved my problem of how I was going to go into space. Now you can create prizes too, not $10 million prizes. They can be much smaller, inside your company, inside your industry, but it's a tool that you can use to tap into the cognitive genius out there. Literally, millions of people who are smart, who would love to help you solve your problems. Besides incentive competitions, there's data mining competitions. There is gold in the data you've been collecting. And I'm going to show you how to very simply extract that information and figure out how to sell your products, create better products for your customers and your colleagues. In addition to that, we're going to be looking at crowdfunding. Did you know that in 2012, there was $2.8 billion made available for startups and small companies from the crowd on platforms like Indiegogo, Kickstarter, Rocket Hub, and that by 2015 it's going from $2.8 to $15 billion and skyrocketing from there? You need to learn how to tap into this capital. It's free, it's non-dilutive, and it gives you a passionate customer base. So these are just a few of the things we're going to be talking about at the Abundance 360 Summit. Join me. It's going to be extraordinary. For everything I teach you, there will be a platform available immediately that you can use to make it actionable in your life and in your company that next month. That's my promise to you. Everything will be actionable. This is not about overwhelm. This is about excitement. This is about ease. This is about action. This is about taking the 10 years of study that I have worked on in writing my book Abundance and writing my next book Bold and creating Singularity University and XPRIZE and making it available and actionable to you. Now, why am I doing this? Number one, I want you to play a bigger game. You know, you've been successful, you've made millions, perhaps tens of millions. It's time to take it global. It's time to go from literally here to here. Stop linear thinking. Start exponential thinking. You know, we're living in a day and age where the world's biggest problems, humanity's grand challenges, are the world's biggest market opportunities. If I can encourage you to go out there and do good at the same time that you do great, that helps drive us towards a world of abundance. And that ultimately is my goal, to empower you as an entrepreneur to do extraordinary things, to go from success to global significance, to global impact. Let me be clear, this is not for everybody, and this may not be for you, and I thank you for listening if it's not. This is not for people who are afraid of the future or for people who are not prepared to at least embrace the future and be excited about where it's going. This is for people who are interested in exponential thinking, about 10x or 1000xing the way you think and the way you work. Ultimately, the tools that enable an individual, a team of small, to do what only governments and large corporations could do before are now available. I think it's the most exciting time ever to be alive. And my mission is to share this with you. So over 2 days, over 8 modules, we're going to be learning all of this you can take home with you immediately. But it doesn't stop there, because in addition to these 2 days and 8 modules, I'm going to be offering you the opportunity at no additional cost to join me for 12 months of content that I'll be delivering to you online. This will be video content, this will be platforms, these will be workbooks and tool sets that you can use on your own with your company to make sure that what you learn over these 2 days lives alive in your life, your heart, and your business. But it doesn't even stop there, because I'm committing to doing this for 25 years. I'm so excited about this that if you join me, you have to commit for 25 years, you can commit for just a year. And if you love it though, you'll be first in line for 2015 and 16. And every year, my goal, my mission is to look beyond the horizon, to see what's going from deceptive to disruptive and teach you about it right then and there. So ultimately, the reason we've done this at the beginning of the year in January is to help you set an ambitious and bold and abundant mindset for the rest of the year. If you join me on January 9th and 10th, I guarantee you this will change the way you look at the future. Your mindset matters. Your attitude matters. And what we're going to be creating is a mindset and attitude of abundance and boldness. And after all, isn't that what matters? Your excitement and your fulfillment in changing the world and doing things that you're passionate about, that are meaningful for you, your family, the world. It's going to be an extraordinary 2 days. The details are below, the curriculum, how to sign up. Join me now. This will fill. We will have an extraordinary experience. It's a full money-back guarantee. If you're not enjoying yourself and really getting out of it, I don't need your money, I don't want your money. Join me. This is going to be an amazing 2 days. January 9th and 10th. beautiful Southern California at the Ritz-Carlton Abundance 360 Summit. It's going to be epic.